this is crooked. We're back in front of the wall. Everything's fine. We're gonna do thumbnails first. Okay, make sure I look okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I have sat in my room or anywhere and recorded a video. I just can't do intros. What the was that? Okay. Hate doing that. Why just can't I do an intro? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. I tried to film a vlog over the summer when I was hiking with my friends. I tried to film a vlog in New York City a few months ago and it was just a disaster. I feel really bad for my editor. I think I've sent him so many clips and so many ideas and then just never followed through with them. So Brian, I'm sorry. I love you. You're awesome. I'll be back soon. Anyways, hello! We are doing a Q&A part 2 for you guys. I have my handy dandy laptop and we are gonna sit here and go through all of your guys' juicy questions that I got. Question number 1, let's go. Do you ever think about who would be your bridesmaids in your wedding? Yes, I think about this all the time. Not that I think that anyone's ever gonna marry me because I'm a hot mess express. My sister Lexi would be my maid of honor 100%. And then my bridesmaids would definitely include my best friend Juliana, my best friend Olivia, my best friend Emma, my other sister Lindsay, my best friend Sam, and my best friend Jess. And Keeks, duh, hello, Keeks. My friend Katie, I call her Keeks. She would be my wedding too. And as far as I know, that's everyone. And I'm gonna feel like a really big asshole if I forgot somebody. If you were to move anywhere else in the world besides New York, where would it be and why? I don't know, I can't really picture my life outside of New York. It's a little scary, to be honest with you. Maybe a southern state, maybe Texas, maybe, I don't know if this is too southern, but like Florida, New Jersey. I don't know, I like my area, I like the tri-state area. I'm from New York, so I don't know. What is your type? I think I said this in my other video, but I literally do not discriminate. And it is the most frustrating thing in the world because I find the good in everyone. Like, you could be the worst piece of shit ever, but if you have a nice mane of curly hair, I'm all for you, baby. You're all mine. But you need to have ambitions. You need to have your shit together. You need to have a job. I'm in school, so it'd be kind of cool to be with somebody also in school because that's kind of things that you have common, but it's not a requirement for me. Look-wise, anything. Well, I shouldn't say anything. Honestly, I literally don't discriminate. So, how do you balance everything on your plate? Work, school, social life, etc. Okay, this is really hard, and I get this question a lot. A lot of my peers from school actually ask me this too, because I'm a full-time college student. It's my senior year. I work a job for Instacart 6 days a week. I work out every single morning and I still find time to hang out with my friends. How I do this? This guy right here. My planner. My planner, and I know that sounds so corny, my planner gets me through everything. It is a monthly planner and it comes with all these cute stickers. And when you open it up, and then it also gives you a weekly view. And this is from last week, so everything is scribbled out that I was supposed to do. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I color code my classes with pens, and then other obligations I will put on the side. So if I have dinner plans with a friend, or if I know I'm going to someone's house, or if I have to go to the gym or babysit or nanny or do any of my side gigs and makeup, nannying, I will write it down. And I cross it out as I go. It's incredibly helpful. As for the gym, if I can find an hour in the morning or an hour in the evening, I will go because I have to go. I don't allow myself to do homework on the weekends, therefore I hustle during the week so that I can have that weekend to relax with my friends. It is so important to have a schedule. If you don't have a schedule, you don't have anything organized. So that's how I balance that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I will be graduated with my master's degree in speech language pathology. This May of 2021, I will graduate with my bachelor's in communication sciences and disorders. And hopefully, fingers crossed, however it goes with my GRE testing, I will go directly into grad school at the same college for speech language pathology. And then 5 years from now, I'm hoping to have been working in the field for a year or two, hopefully have a boyfriend, hopefully have my own place. I don't know. I don't like to plan my life too much. But I do know I will be done with school by that time. So I'm hoping I'll start paying off my student loans, get my own place, hopefully have a partner in life. I don't know. My biggest regret. My biggest regret in life is definitely more of a personal one, but I am an open book and I always tell you guys I will answer anything. My biggest regret in life is cutting my sister out of my life, Emily, before she passed away. When I was 18, I was very uneducated on drug abuse and drug addiction, and I didn't believe that an addiction was a disease. I thought it was a choice, and my sister was just too much of a coward and too weak to quit using drugs. When I was 20, she overdosed and she passed away, and we did not have a relationship for those 2 years because I was uneducated. So, I really regret, how do I say this? I really regret not educating myself. I really regret listening to toxic people around me who told me that cutting her out was the best thing to do for myself. I really regret not using my own voice and my own opinions. I regret listening to everybody else, and those people are no longer in my life either. So I know I can't go back and change it, and I know it doesn't make me a bad person. I was young, I was adolescent, I was uneducated, and now I'm 22 and she's been gone for almost 2 years. And I can use my voice now for other people. I can spread awareness on my platforms. I can spread awareness to my friends, to my family, to random people that even if you don't want to directly be in that person who's struggling's life, you should still think about them, maybe pray for them, whatever you believe in, keep them in your thoughts. And educate yourself. It's the most important thing you can do because that is my biggest regret in life, is not having that relationship for those 2 years and then just one day waking up and she's gone. So, tips to boost confidence. Girl, if I had any, I would tell you, okay? I don't know, I'm still working on it myself. None of us are perfect. I definitely struggle. I'm a very insecure girl. I'm not insecure in the sense where I don't like the way that I look, because I do. Losing weight and clearing up my skin and just being a nice girl has made me feel great about myself. But for boosting confidence in general, I would say focus on yourself. I've taken these last 2 years and I've been single and I've been focusing on myself. How do I heal? How do I get better? How do I get further in life? Focus on yourself. No man, no woman, no person is going to hand you the world on a silver platter, and if they do, it only lasts for so long. It took 2 years of my life, and I'm still doing it, and I got myself into my dream school. I got myself into my dream program, and I studied my ass off, and I worked my ass off. I wanted to lose weight. I did it. I got into my dream school. I did it. I left a toxic ex. I did it. I have amazing friends. I did it. And that doesn't make me perfect, and it doesn't make me better than anybody else, but I manifested that shit and I worked for that shit. And anyone can do it. How did you get so good at makeup? Thank you. And second, practice. I have just practiced since I was 15. I was terrible at this when I was 15. I could pull up old pictures. God. And I was just terrible. My eyebrows were a bushy mess. Everything was bad. I started with just getting Walmart and Target makeup, lights for my vanity, and cheap brushes, and I just started practicing and blending, looking at pictures, looking at videos here and there, and I just love it. And it's such an outlet for me, and it makes the hours go by, and I love it. I just practice. Go to healthy snacks. Ooh. Aldi's. If you don't have an Aldi's in your area, I feel bad for you. But any of the cheapest grocery stores, and my favorite things are nuts, cheese, and fruit in a baggie, raisins, cheese, and cashews or almonds, my favorite. Apples and peanut butter is another favorite. White cheddar puffs that are gluten-free, rice cheddar puffs, those are my favorite. Other things I go to for a snack, I will do a handful of chocolate chips and nuts sometimes. I will go for any fruit, anything that you just think will make you full. A spoonful of peanut butter and a couple wheat crackers, so good. Stop letting people tell you carbs are bad. They're not bad. Eat them in moderation, okay? Biggest heartbreak. Biggest heartbreak was definitely losing my sister. We're going to talk about her a lot in this video, I think, but no, nothing in this earth could hurt worse than that. I think in the past and in the future, nothing's going to hurt worse than that. I hope, I pray to God that nothing hurts worse than that and nothing worse happens than that. But losing my sister to a drug addiction when I cut her out of my life was the biggest heartbreak of my life. Worst thing that happened to you in 2020? I don't know. Nothing. Knock on wood. I think I'm lucky to say that I don't know. Oh, you guys are nasty. Three of you nasties asked to be my favorite position. Girl, Missionary. What made you pick speech pathology? What made me pick speech language pathology was definitely the fact that I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. When I graduated high school in 2016, I thought I wanted to be an OBGYN, a pediatric nurse, a labor and delivery nurse. I had no idea what I wanted to do. But once I looked into that stuff and realized I'm not too fond of the medical field, I just got a job at a daycare and I went from there. I love children. I've been working with them since I was 8 years old. Infants, toddlers, preschool, pre-K, school age, I've worked with it all. So I got a job at a daycare in 2017 and I worked there for 3 years till the pandemic hit in 2020. And during those 3 years, I saw countless therapists come in to work with my students. Some were speech, some were occupational, some were physical. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get into one of these. So what caught my eye originally was occupational therapy. And I was like, I want to get into this. No, I didn't, because I looked into it and I was like, I don't want to do this. I sat in on a speech evaluation that one of my students was getting and I was so fascinated. I looked into it and then I graduated a local community college and got accepted into my dream school, my dream program, which is speech language pathology. And I'm almost done with my undergrad and I just love it. I couldn't imagine a better profession for me. What is the worst hookup of your life and why was it the worst? So you're pulling my hair, I'll tell you. I met this guy and he lived in the frat boy party houses downtown in my city, and I went there and it was like a shitstorm from a movie. Beer cans and beer bottles covered the floor. I had to kick things to get out of my way. Kick things to get out of my way. Strike number 1. I laid on the bed. Oh my god, I can't make this up. Blood stain. Like this big. Nope, yep, swear. You're sitting there and you're like, ew, no, imagine being there. And he like couldn't even introduce himself yet, and all this was going in my brain. So I sit on the bed and then he lays in the bed and I'm just like, God, this is horrible. I felt so uncomfortable and it wasn't his fault. He was a sweet guy. I wanted to be there, but then I was there and I was like, I don't want to be here. So we started doing the kissing and the this and the that, and I just remember I said, I'm not in the mood. And he was like, what? It's like, what? And I was like, I'm gonna go. Got my stuff and left. Deuces. Was not doing that. So ladies, if you're ever in a situation that's uncomfortable, even if it's not the guy's fault, leave. Get that bread, don't get that head. Then leave. Peace out. Okay? Walk out the door. Not worth it. Have I ever gotten into a physical fight? No. Almost my senior year of high school, but I did not. Do you hate anyone right now? No, I do not. And if there's anything I will tell you since losing my sister is don't hate anyone. The word hate is so powerful and so just nasty. I don't hate anyone. I might have beef with someone and I might not love a person so much, but I will never wish poorly on anyone. Stay away from me. I wish you the best. Do you have any tattoos? If so, what do they mean? I have 9 tattoos all over my body, and they all have significance to me, and I think I might make a whole video on that, but they're kind of just like everywhere. Have you ever been in love? I think so. I can't say that too confidently, but I think so. I did date someone for 3 years, but I don't think that was real love. I think that was abuse and being stuck. And then I think I had very strong feelings for a couple of people since then, but I don't really know. I don't think I've ever been loved properly by a man. Therefore, I don't know if I can love someone for real. If you could bring a person from the dead back, who would you bring? I think that's obvious because we've already talked about her twice, but my sister, Emily, 100%. You like your zodiac sign suggests that you should be. Yes, 100% Cancer, all the way. Emotional, sensitive, driven, determined, everything. I cry about everything. I love hard. I'm a very outgoing person. I take things personally. I'm hardworking. I am determined. I have such a drive for the things that I want in life, and I'm very headstrong. So yes. At what age did you have your first sexual experience? Wow, you guys love these. I was 18 years old, and I waited till I thought I was in love with someone and in a relationship with someone, and it didn't work out. So whatever. And it wasn't that great. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will be back for another video shortly. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I will get something else filmed while I'm stuck here in quarantine. But if I don't, I will see you shortly after that. I promise I will not take a break this long again. As always, like and share and subscribe. Yes. What? Yes, ma'am.